Today is National Popcorn Day, so joining me now with a taste of what's poppin' is Stefan from What's Poppin' Gourmet Popcorn. Couldn't think of a better guest to have on today for National Popcorn Day, obviously.
Thank you.
Let's share what you brought in today.
Yeah.
You always have such great flavors.
I thank you very much. I thank you. You know, the flavors have been crazy. I'm always coming up with something outlandish and insane, but new flavors for 2026. We did a garlic lemon butter. We did a smoked bacon. We did a Gouda mac and cheese. We did some chocolate covered berries for Valentine's Day, Caribbean jerk. You know, really just playing around, you know, catching some people that are giving me some cool ideas, but also really taking the year to get crazy.
Yeah, I love it. The Gouda mac and cheese, like who would think that could be a popcorn, but I mean, it's probably delicious,
It is. It really is, you know, and I'm probably, you know, not one to, you know, they're all delicious, but I will say the Gouda mac and cheese is really probably one of my favorites. I'm just having a lot of fun, just coming up with cool ideas. You know, it's always been something that I've just been really good at doing, and now we're just going to branch out and take what's popping and see where it goes.
Yeah, so obviously Valentine's Day is coming up, so you may think flowers and chocolate, but you can also think popcorn, right?
Yeah, definitely. It pairs well. You know, I feel like every flavor I have pairs with something or a holiday or some, you know, something special going on. So super excited about, you know, what the year brings us. And, you know, it's always been a journey, and I'm thankful for that.
Yeah, for those that are watching, a lot of people know your brand. You obviously have a great brand behind you, but did you start as a brick and mortar and now you are sort of like open to bringing popcorn to people?
Yeah.
How does that work?
Yeah, you know, we started as a brick and mortar over a ferry in Shenango, then shifted over to Niagara Street. A lot of people know that, which is great. It's amazing to hear, you know, from people that have had the product in the past. But now the focus is really national and really trying to get it shipped all over the country and hopefully all over the world. You know, so no brick and mortar anymore, but we're still doing deliveries, free deliveries, corporate events, you know, pop-ups, things like that. But the focus really is to see where we can lay what's popping out in some bigger cities.
Yeah, that's amazing that you're looking to expand past Buffalo. Have you been in other cities that are interested?
Yeah. A lot of cities interested right now. New York and Atlanta are big ones. You know, we're doing some stuff out in LA with some movie premieres with Amazon, which is really, really cool. You know, I'm always, you know, moving the product wherever we can. We're doing some stuff up in Toronto, which is awesome. So, you know, as the year progresses, I'm hoping that I can release some of this stuff and really talk further about it. But in the meantime, it's really just one of those things that I just can't put down. And, you know, I'm so determined to really put it all over the map.
All right, and you do custom orders as well. I know I have ordered from you for some of the events I've thrown, but talk about some of those custom orders that people can design a bag, have their logo imprinted on the bag.
Yes.
How does that work?
Custom logos are great for anybody, you know, birthdays, weddings, showers, even corporate, big companies, small companies. You really just reach out to me, you know, we send over the logo, we turn it into a stamp, and we stamp the bag. Super thankful, and thank you, you know, for all the stuff that you've done with me, and, you know, it's always been great, and I love doing the custom logos. I think, you know, personalizing and giving people, you know, just that extra, you know, look is so important, and there's no charge for it, so we do it for free.
Well, it's delicious, and you know what I will say? It's such a nice way as someone's leaving an event just to take a bag of popcorn, and it's sort of like a little parting gift, which I think is so fun. I've seen you do that a couple times for these bigger events, and those watching can really think about popcorn.
Yeah, it really
right?
is. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, you know, to see how many people actually love popcorn and what we're doing. So yes.
Yeah, and you can ship everywhere all across the country, correct? So
Yes.
it's not just in Buffalo?
Not at all. You know, we're shipping all over the country.
All right. Anything else you have coming up that you want to share more about? I know you were dabbling a little bit into your product, like apparel and things like that.
Yeah, you know, Create and Inspire, thank you, is the brand. It's forever poppin'. You know, I drop a little bit of it here and there to see how people think. It's really for my kids. It's really an inspirational clothing line, really just to build confidence and show people that, believe in what you're doing, regardless what other people have to say. I'm an advocate for that. So as the year progresses, we're going to do more and more with Create, Inspire, and Forever Poppin'. That concept was created off my buddy Cal, who owns Let Me Be Great. It's a clothing store out in Atlanta, and he's really just unbelievable at what he's been doing with me too. So yeah, this will be the year where we really showcase more of that. You'll get a free bag of popcorn with all your purchases. Popcorn will never stop. We're just creating new outlets.
I love that. Well, I'm going to take my chocolate berries.
There you go.
Before you go today.
Thank you.
As
Thank
my
you guys.
snack for the day. Thank you again
Appreciate
for being here
it.
today. You can stay up to date on all of the flavors available in What's Poppin' Gourmet Popcorn by connecting with them on Instagram at What's Poppin' Popcorn. Thank you again, Stefan.
Thank you.